This tune is called Let's. It's a dance. It leads into another dance called Letsina. So I'll just do the Let's one first. The instrument's tuned to E, A, G. I'll go through the tune first. Just goes round and round in circles with some slight variations. So starting with a forward bow movement on the lower pitch side, playing both chords. So that's forward. So on the back movement, you're going to swivel, you're going to come forward, then you're going to swivel your instrument and drop your first finger on the high-pitched chord only. And you can play both chords with your bow. So it's forward, playing both chords, and then swivel. So you're swiveling like that. And then you're going to lift it and drop it again. Again, forward, back. That's forward, back. And this is forward, back. So you're finishing back. So you're doing it twice. Sorry, 3 times. And on the third time, so I'll do it again. So forward, starting forward, and that's back. So you can just keep practicing this till you get it right. Forward, back, forward, back. So, and then you go, and that's quite easy. It's just up and down, same finger, first finger, or just on the high-pitched chord. Third time, you're going to go. So this could be a bit tricky if you're an absolute beginner. Basically, you're trembling the second finger, again starting forward, finishing back. And this is going to involve a snap of the wrist to do this because it's a quick transition. But I'll quickly go through the finger movements first. So forward is trembling the second finger on the high-pitched chord. Now on the way back, so this is forward, this is back, this is forward, and this is back. So it's but the middle two are a very quick back forward. So I'll show what I mean by snapping of the wrist. So basically, you're going to do a very quick. So it's a very, very quick, not using your elbow, just your wrist, just so you can transition into that dum-da-da-dum. So I'll quickly go through that again. So it's, now you're going to finish trembling, so it's forward with the second finger, trembling on the high pitch. Then you're going to, so you're going to tremble, you're going to swivel a little bit then, and you're only going to try and play the middle chord with your bow as well, because you're only putting your second and first finger on the middle chord, so it's, but the last bit is you're trembling the middle chord with your second finger, but you can, if you like, if you're going to, if you can't get your instrument straight, in other words, only playing the middle chord, you can try and lean it towards the lower pitch because you don't want to play the high pitch chord. You don't want that. You can, if you want, play the lower pitch, but you don't want to be playing it, if you know what I mean. There's a very slight degree of error there. So I'll start from the start. So starting forward. Now with this, another thing with this is you're trembling the first finger, and you're also finishing, trembling it on the high pitch, but you're also finishing by trembling on the middle chord. Because it's so quick, that sequence is so quick, you can, if you want, either don't tremble the first finger, so it's as a beginner, because it's very hard to tremble and then come back and tremble again. So it's a very difficult for an absolute beginner. So if you want to learn this tune, if you want, miss the first one, miss the first tremble, so forward bow movement. I think that's a lot easier than the other thing to do, and this is what you should do for probably an intermediate or somebody that's done this, can pick this up. Tremble the first tremble, do a slight tremble, in other words, a shorter tremble, and the last one accentuated or a longer tremble. So if you know what I mean, that allows you to finish the first tremble and transition into the second bit, and then tremble the longer one at the end. It actually sounds better. Now again, practice this part till you get it absolutely right. So starting forward, that's forward, finish back. So it's a very quick from the high pitched to the middle and then finishing up with a tremble. So I'll quickly go through the whole lot again, starting forward. Finishing back. Now the next bit is so starting with a forward bow movement, only playing the zill. Now this bit is you're going to keep playing the forward bow movement. So that's when you're going to drop the first finger on the middle and low pitched chord, swivel obviously. It's still a forward bow movement, so it's a transition, so it's a flow on. That's one bow movement, a forward bow movement. So it's okay. And then coming back, so it's coming back. So first finger on the two chords on the low pitch side. That's why we're starting on the high pitched, swiveling over to low pitch. Then while you're still on the low pitch and coming back on the bow, you're going to drop the second finger on the two chords and tremble only the middle chord. So it's only a forward, this whole thing is a forward and back bow movement. That's forward, that's back. So and the next bit is this is a forward, only keeping the second finger down now. Same two chords, the middle and the lower pitch. So that's forward, back. Finishing forward. this is a jump on the first finger on the lower pitched side, middle and lower pitched. Finishing forward. Finishing forward. Now the next bit, so now you're going to lift the bow, come back and start forward again. That bit there, that first bit is a forward bow movement. So just as you transition, you come forward and finishing back. And it's very similar to the first bit we did. So finishing back. I think that's it. I'll just go through it one more time. Finishing back and then forward. Finishing forward. Finishing forward, lifting the bow and coming forward again. Now that's pretty much it. There is one slight variation you can do. So the first bit, instead of just doing that, you can do so, and this comes down to the individual player, and there's a lot of variations they add to their own variations. So this is starting forward, then swiveling over to the bun side, the lower pitch, second finger both chords, so that's it. I think that gives you a good introduction to the tune. Hope you liked the video. Please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment as well, it helps the channel out so I can do more videos. And as I always say, practice makes perfect, and just keep practicing. If you get it wrong, leave the instrument. If you get frustrated, put the instrument down, pick it up tomorrow, the next day, but don't give up. It can get very frustrating learning some tunes, but you eventually will get it. The more you practice a tune, but don't give up. Keep listening to the tune. I'll leave a link in the description of this video for a tune that's played, which I learnt it off. So listen to that as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.